Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our One City Science Affinity Only Speedrun Challenge here in Humankind as we pick things back up from turn 89. Now since we are on turn 89, the speedrun portion of our challenge is not super speedy. I have played games myself where I've beaten it before turn 100, but that requires a lot of early game rushing, a slightly smaller map, and multiple cities. So I don't think we're actually slow for one city challenge, but it just doesn't seem that fast. Regardless, our goals are still the same. We're going to try to ignore fame and just showcase kind of a different playstyle. Right now, we're trying to get 7 stars so we can move on and go to the medieval era. We're the only one who have not advanced the medieval era. It's a bit sad, but given how the AI plays and given our one city limitation, there are things that we're going to fall behind on. My goal for the last 2 stars, science, obviously would be 1. Getting that next star would be quite easy. I think we can get it within 6 turns, I hope. I don't think I'm going for anything too difficult. We got all the easy ones done. We're kind of rushing it a little bit with the chivalry into the guild. Perhaps we can chill on the guild and just quickly get, like, say, war summons. Even though I don't really want to go militaristic. Yeah, maybe this. Theology. And then we'll work our way out from that. Before we advance, we want to finish all our astronomy houses. These are very crucial buildings for us. We're hoping to finish this one so we can connect it to this district over here. Get that adjacency going, because once we move on from this era, we cannot build that anymore. So we're looking at relatively about 8 turns away until we advance, and that's kind of our priority right now. So let's see who needs to move. Nobody needs to move because we have actually no units, I think. I think we actually have like 2 scouts, and they just been tearing down trees for us. And that's pretty much it. They discover a couple of curiosities in the water, which was really nice. But everyone else is just chopping. And we're trying to use the forest that we have in our land to kind of push. You can see what used to be a great forest has been deforested by us. Usually not my go-to move, but we just have such poor production that we really need to do this. All right, just advancing through. Nothing too crazy going on. Nothing really need to rush. I know the English and the Mongols are fighting each other. That is like excellent news for us because they can take the pressure off fighting us. We're trying to trade with everyone so that we can have good relationships with them. I should have bought more dye. These are really good. Okay, next turn we'll try to come back and buy a bit more dye. The filthy masses. Okay, so big overpopulation I think triggers this event. I think we're just slightly overpopulated. Build a functioning sewer system or risk losing food. We're going to build the sewer system, lose 5 gold for 10 turns. Not a big deal. And we're still waiting for that to complete. There is no way to kind of squeeze this out. We're overpopulated again. Building the astronomy house will help a little bit, give us 1 extra researcher, but it's limited. Each farmer is producing 8 food right now. Each of our scientists or researchers are producing however many astronomy houses we have, and it's equal to how many territories we have. We currently have, we can look at stability, do the quick math. Minus 100 means we have 5 territories attached, so a total of 6, including the capital one. 2 of them have not been built, so currently we're running at 4 food per researcher. Eventually it'll be 6. So eventually, if you are patient enough and get big enough territory, you can actually have your researcher produce the same amount of food as your farmers, especially since the base value is only 6, where you're getting extra ones from the granary infrastructure. So it's a very, very strong scalable building, especially for one big city build like this. Chivalry has been researched. We queued it back up to go for theology, just so that we can advance in 4 turns if all goes well. By all goes well, we mean either picking up another star here or another star here. That's 10 turns away. I wonder how much... Okay, that's about 6 turns away. It's not fast, but it's not slow either. We also got the hamlet. This will solve our job problem, picking up the chivalry. And we want to build these around river clusters, places like this, instantly pick up the food and production around them. That's the exploitation here. So that's like a perfect hamlet location. We can only build one hamlet per region though, so we also have to consider what else we're missing out on. But like I said, that is such a good place. Like I feel like we should just drop that. We'll obviously slot in Astronomy House, but I can't slot it in right now until that is completed because I need the adjacency. Need that. It's gonna go first. We can just get like one turn on it if we want, and then we can still complete it after we advance. As many dyes as we can buy. It's 5 production each. Some of the silk has broke down, but I don't need silk that much. I have no maker quarter. I have 0 maker's quarter. Anyways, our turns are fast. Okay. Edo Japanese. They're already early modern. That is actually scary. We're 2 eras behind. No one has stolen any of the Science Affinity ones, which is a blessing for us. And we're going to finish that. We'll finish it first. It's faster. And then we're going to have to scout for more hamlet locations. Same logic. We want to preserve massive amount of rivers. So stuff like this, where we pick up like 4 river tiles, 5 river tiles, are big wins for us. This one picks up 3. That's huge as well, but that's really good. This will be a little bit conservative, where we don't pick up these 2. Then maybe we can pick up those here. Depends on where we want to put wonders down in the future as well. We got options. Oh, this is a no-brainer. That should be built pretty much right after. Yeah, Hamlet's going to be really key for us. Sis, not sus this time. Doesn't matter. We don't have to deal with them. They're peaceful, fortunately for us. We're out of trees. We're out of trees. That's the last one I believe we can cut. And I think we have finished our deforestation of our land. A bit sad, but we needed it. I think that's it. I can go claim another region if we want. That is an option that I've been thinking about. To add to the city. But there is no obvious choice. This was one of my options because it would pick up iron and copper. But now it's taken. I guess we can come over here, grab 1 gold, which would be a new resource. There's a pretty good location here to pick up a couple of river yield. So we'll think about that. We'll move him over. It's going to be quite expensive, but we don't really need influence for much on this run. So we'll leave those options open. Let's end turn again. Despite the overpopulation, we're doing decently okay there. Gonna shift him across, and then once we get a little bit of money, try to work on that trade. Grab the last die. One of them got destroyed. Are they in a war?
How do you do? How you doing, friend?
Can we buy these marbles again? Everything's too pricey. I mean, we're poor right now. 153. Yeah. A lot of deals breaking because I think they're fighting quite a bit. The science has been maxed out. Our closest one would be 5 turns here, 3 turns here. So, actually no, 1 turn here. We advance the next turn. This will complete as well. So, that's good. I think we're good. We're ready to move on. And the Umayyad are waiting for us. We go back to Russian Guild. I don't even know if it's considered rushing now. Alchemy, getting stability from researchers and 10% science is also very valuable for us, but I kind of want to start planting trees and also get cheaper trade prices. So this would be first, alchemy would be second. And then we also want centralized power for the draftees. I mean, the good news is we're researching medieval stuff and we're still classical. That's wonderful. Alright, a Steet Star came through. Fields of Plenty. +1 farmer slot on city for help per farmer quarter. Very, very, very good for us for jobs. And the percentage boost will be industry, which is also very good for us. We sign that right off the bat. No hesitations there. And looking at our food situation, right, we got so many more farmer slots that overpopulation's delayed by so much. Stability continue to decline, which is probably why we need the alchemist. And hamlets here will also decrease our stability. So now that we got those jobs queued up, maybe we don't need to rush so hard for it. We should balance it out with a little bit of stability gain. We're gonna need things like a lot of patronage, except for the only patronage I see that I can grab is papyrus. I'll have 2 of those. Gold, I will also have 2 if I can claim this one. That'll be the 3rd papyrus as well. But claiming 2 additional regions, given our limitations, could be challenging. Let's just say that. Yeah, we're gonna delay those to get the public fountain up. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze out a couple more trade before we advance. Alright, they recover the destroyed die, but a few things are falling apart here. Let's pick. So as I mentioned, we're going Science Affinity, and the Umayyads are the only one. This is a Muslim power. I believe they're the 2nd Great Caliphate, controlling Northern Africa, Middle East, parts of Spain, and obviously a lot of the famous Great House of Learning comes from them. We got the Grand Mosque, so kind of a mix of faith and science. They scale incredibly well with what we have because it's +3 science per number of attached territories in the city, and all our territories are attached to one city. So the real math here is 3x squared, x being the number of our territories, because we can build x copies of this, and it gets 3x times per Grand Mosque. Not only that, we'll actually get a little faith boost. So maybe we can grab a tenant here. Counts as a research quarter, gets us 1 extra researcher. Placement of these might become a little bit troublesome. I don't think we want them adjacent to our astronomy house, because I think we should treat our astronomy house sort of as farmer quarters. That does give us science. These, whether we have a lot of adjacency, doesn't matter that much, right? You get a little bit of whatever regular research quarter adjacency from this, but no real bonuses on top of that. 5% science for all allies. This is probably not going to be useful for us at all. I think maybe we can get 1 ally here, the yellow faction perhaps, given how trade works. Haras, a cavalry unit with Enforcer, which drains additional stability during sieges from enemy factions. Require 3 horse resources to build. That is a hefty requirement. I don't think we can actually get these, nor do we want to really take a military approach. But I think we are going to advance. And that's going to kick in at the end of turn. We can look at which wonders are still available. It's going to cost us 450 to grab one. And I'm pretty eager to grab one, to be honest.
Wisdom.
Ooh, some curiosities off the coast. That's good to know. We can probably send him, who finished chopping, to go take a peek for us. And we're still interested in claiming this region. We need to continue to grow. There's no reason why we shouldn't. Stability is now bouncing back, which is good. And we're going to take it down a peg by building a couple of these. So over here, I think what we can do is put it right here. Because even if I build a farmer quarter here, there's a limitation to the adjacency. But if I build a science here, it'll give the adjacency to the science research quarter and astronomy house, adjacency to the horse. Strategic resources all produce science, so we'll get some adjacencies there. And I could dedicate this little corner to maybe more research quarters down the line if we get more unique ones. I think the next culture we're looking at is the Chosun, the Koreans, with their Sowon, which is like Shuyuan, place of reading. And I think there's nothing wrong with this placement here. Jobs has been taken care of. It's just about how do we balance stability right now. I think getting the researchers and then getting the stability from the researchers are all critical things. Like getting what's it called? Not guild, but alchemy is a big deal. Then central power is a big deal because we want nice, strong passive defense. Finding saltpeter resources is a big deal. +2 money on outposts, not such a big deal for us. We're not really going to have, I mean, rushing patronage is a huge deal. But we only have 2 resources potentially that we can rush that for, so there are limitations there. Definitely limitations there.
Pleased to make your acquaintance again.
Flat science, percentage gold.
How do you do? In every sense of the
We're
question.
trying to spend our money. See, that's good, right? +3 science. Well, it's actually only +1 science, I believe, but there are 3 of them we can grab.
Wondering if you're a partner or
Marble's
an
really
impediment.
good, but once again, seems like we're too poor with 151. Gonna have to wait on that, I guess. Building options. We're not that positive. We could build these to gain a lot of positive stability for now, instead of spending time to build these. Because this will also give us faith and tenants. And we can think about places where like we're probably never going to build stuff. Because these are just going to be at the edge of the map. Perhaps around these mountains that we're probably never going to squeeze stuff here. Oh, that's not our territory yet. So that's not good. I think north side makes more sense. Like even behind here, it's going to be part of the city. Like the district connection is going to be added in. Over here is a luxury resource. So like, market quarter here would make sense. Like market. So clustering and then like a port. That'd be a good amount of money. But there's some uses for this. I don't think we should just dedicate this to that. I don't know. I don't know where to fit it. Maybe we can fit it here. Because if we're going to build a port there, we're not going to build a port here. But then I can see research in this triangle around this. Right. I don't have a good place to just dump one. These rivers are nice. Not going to dump them there. These rivers are nice. Not going to dump them there. Maybe around this lake. Because we're never going to really expand this way, I don't think. Unless that's like a uranium and we really need a uranium. But even then, I don't think there's going to be adjacencies here. Wait, why is there like a farm here? Something getting exploited? Right, there's not going to be great adjacencies around this lake. So in that sense, we can build around here. That's going to be my call here. Get that going. That's going to be our stability. Start building Grand Moss. Start focusing on researchers. Oh, I didn't look at wonders. Okay, so Angler Wat been taken by the English, which is a food focus agrarian. Makes total sense. I would have probably only wanted this because it could potentially give us a lot of food. I guess we can wait for the next era then. Because none of these really scream must-haves for us. Yeah. More of a war one, more of a conversion one. Like faith. Okay. Alright. Land and freedom. Plus 10 food per number of attached territories on all cities. That is something we would love to have. It's quite pricey, but I don't know if we can save on this. I think this is what we have to do. I don't think after writing there's anything that like we could easily get to reduce the cost. Yeah. I mean, when we get encyclopedia, but that's another era down the line. So no, the benefit of this might be more important. Because for us, having one city, we have a bunch attached, and that's going to be a bunch of food, and hopefully a bunch of population. That's really what we want to see. We're never really going to build this just because it requires 3 horses. We can obviously buy it, but still. Our scouts are running into the positions. Where's this guy? It's a little slow. Ooh, maybe I can stop this faction before they're born. Although that probably means they're going to have a random army running around, because it's never just a location. But I can get 1 population from ransacking. There's no rush for that, so. Colossus 73. That's quite cheap. I might claim this next one as well. Just because I don't have to add it in, but I would like to get the resources. We just need the outpost to get the resources. We don't need a attachment to get the resources. Alright, let's end. Alright, we're about to hit another population limit. It's going pretty fast. I mean, by that logic, should I claim this just to get the coffee resource? We'll think about it. Because we also don't want to claim too close to other factions. They might just get mad at us and use that as a way to declare war on us. Salt is good, but can't have everything that's good. We do have a couple of holy sites. This will shift our progress all the way back. I mean, we can't afford it right now, so I don't even have to think too hard about this. But probably this. It's not worth enough to pay that much influence, let's just say that. Alright, keep claiming for us. I don't know. Building this stone ring is gonna be worth it for our tenant. I don't know if we can get one just from 1 stone ring, but hopefully we can. We got guild, so buying stuff is cheaper. We can also build forests. Not so high on commodity market, but definitely focusing on alchemy first. Yeah, I think that's the 2 that I really want first. Battle for the Mind. The great city of Babylon is bursting at the seams. Countless souls pressed in the city's tight borders. Study medicine. Pray for sick. This is about sickness, I think. There's sinners, religious leaders. We're gonna go the medical route here. Believe in science. Have a little faith. Alright, claiming is quite cheap for us, so that's good. Attaching is a whole nother story. Ooh, deep water. See, this like Harappans into what's the second one? What's the second population one? But like Celts? Yeah, Harappans into Celts into English into Howden-Hausani. It's like we've seen that so many times. It's like the classic AI. It's like agrarian all the way, population king type of build style. All right, we built one. Nice. Oh, there's another one here. You. What do you do? There's iron down here, but I don't want to expand that far. Go for it. Run all the way back. We're getting converted to other people's faith. Yeah, see the pink? Our holy sites not strong enough. They probably have multiple holy sites, wonders as well. Cost 500 industry to build a forest. So if we can get our industry above 500, it'll be 1 turn a pop. If we can get a tenant for the forest, it'll be actually worth it. Right now, it's not really. We don't have to worry that much. Can we? Are we allowed to? I don't know if we're allowed to get into deep water. We'll check next turn. If he has to like give up his life for it, maybe we'll go for it, but I'm not sure. Kumar kept theirs, which is actually pretty smart. They have a very strong building. I don't know if he'll sink or he'll come back. We'll see. I have 1,200 extra.
You are here
Because we want your stuff. Plus 1 food per farmer. Thank you very much. Guess maybe we should go pick up that coffee. Plus 5 science. Not so crucial.
Talk, though I'd as soon see you bleed as speak.
There's a problem with
You
trading
look
with them.
different. Haircut?
I think the routes are just broken. No rush on incense. No rush on mercury. No rush on silk. Marble's good. Okay, we'll buy the other 2 in the future. Overpopulation yet again, but that's fine. I don't want to waste 8 population to rush that out. Maybe Hamlet's due to come next, just so that we get more worker jobs. See, 2 population though, while we're overpopulation, might seem like a good idea. Oh, the fall event for the weave? In recognition of your elevated stature on war state. Wait, didn't this happen already? Or I might just remember from another playthrough. Maybe another playthrough. Basically you are given this art depicting your great battles. You can hang it up, you can divide it, give it to each army. Or we can sell it. I kind of want to see what this event is. We never sold it before. And I'm curious what happens when you do sell it. He will come back, which is great. Now you can maybe go claim us that coffee. I actually do want it. Now I see the bonus of it. The river set up here. Probably want you to claim it here, just to gather most of the river as possible. Maybe here, that's even better. We don't have to consider defense. It's not really the key for these administrative centers. Yeah, I think Hamlet's has to be done first. They will bring the most benefits. At 480.
Where have you been?
We should be able to buy another marble. And we'll keep trying to buy it. People are proud and blame you for the mockery of their empire. So that's the follow-up for selling it. And it dips us to 72 for the next couple turns. And that tells me I was at 122. Right? Which means I can actually build 2 hamlets and it'll be fine. I'm not too worried, because alchemy is about to be done, and then we just have to rush the apothecary, and that will give us a nice burst of 16 points. Yeah, we should be fine. Oh. That's gonna kill himself. Okay, we gotta get into this water side on this side. And then go over there from here to here. Or else, like, he's not gonna get there because it's only 2 moves and he can't walk back. Okay, that's great. Now we gotta get this. Probably right after the hamlet is our idea here. Oh, those are not shallow water either, so that's not happening. Unless we build a boat or something. These are built. Attachment will cost us 1,052. You know what? Pick this up first. Those are stability points as well. I mean, I think we will touch it. It will give us 4 jobs and some nice river yield as well. Okay. Reasonable. We're dropping to 64 because we attached something. It's another minus 20. But we should get a couple back here. Hamlet's also going to dip us down. We're just basically losing influence right now. I wonder if we're going to get the pity star again. I think so. I think we're going to be the last one to move through. Science, pick up 2. Population will pick up at least 1. Hopefully the district will follow up. That depends on how the patronage rush goes. Yeah, I think patronage should be rushed right after. We can pick up at least 2 more patronages. And that's a lot of stability. And then we can pump out districts, which we really need. I guess we can come over here and grab some salt as well. We don't have to attach it to the city, but we can like grab the resource. Doesn't cost us that much to claim stuff. Alright, that's 1 hamlet down. That gives us a lot of yield. We're trying to fix stability now. This can probably wait. That can probably solve most of it, and then once the event times out as well. Now I feel like you can probably go chop some trees. I'm shifting them left and right. I know it's like kind of wasting time, but like there's not a lot of things that we can do. The only thing that's kind of beneficial is this salt that's nearby. There's no real other region that we can kind of claim to get another luxury. Unfortunately. So we might actually think about that. Doesn't cost us a lot to get the territory. Ah, finally got some osmosis event. Let's see. Shift us towards authority. See, I typically prefer this side, but we get this for free. That's one thing. And the other thing is we will have a closer ideology with our neighbor, which means they will less likely attack us. I don't know. Alright, the Edo-Japanese will like us more and be free. Okay, we'll do it.
You have my
We also lose
That's
like
all that
5 points of stability by shifting away from the center. He's still fighting the green faction. They have an interesting demand. We'll ignore it.
Wondering if
We'll
you're a partner or
pretend
a
we
competitor.
never saw it.
A delight to see you.
Oh my god, if they get the die. If they get the die, what do you call it? Patronage. It's gonna be crazy for them. because it's 8 resources. You always want the one with like the most number on the map, like 7 or 8 here. 8 total. He has 7. It's crazy. Imagine if I get the last one, I get Patronage first, and I build it on top because I bought 7 of theirs. I would actually get the active effect over them. But like, it looks like it's in this region that's just like far away from us. We can't have everything. Especially since we only have one mighty city. Mighty but poor. Any curiosities around this area? Give us something. Throw us a bone. Or else we're only really coming for the salt. We're dipping below 70, which doesn't matter. After you're below 90, it's the same thing. I still want this, because stability passive from researchers tend to work pretty well with us. Another one. What is this? That's okay. It's hiring versus absorbing, and we're not absorbing, so like hiring 50% cheaper works just fine if we have a good relationship with them. With them we do, but not with this one, which is the army that's in our territory. Looks like the pink faction might just absorb them, given they are already at the last tier. Oh, don't attack us. What are you guys doing? Should I just claim? In case I get attacked? Oh, that's a new faction. That's not good. When did they form? I also didn't pay them. Oh, we got some aggressive neighbors on the eastern side. That's actually super dangerous. Huh. Okay, alright. Stability back to 84. Building this would drop us back to 74. Get more jobs, get more jobs. That can wait. I already have some industry on it. That can wait. It's like 60 science. I mean, what we really lack now is actually industry. We need to build maker quarters in essence. Also want to build these. The stability is super weak. We're waiting for Patronage, which should come soon after this one. Getting above 70 is probably hopeless. So let's just keep it above 30 and we're happy with it for now. 10% science is also worth about 600 to us, or 60 to us. This is worth about 18 to us, 20 after. So this is not worth that much. Something like this is actually worth more. This as well. These are worth more than that. Yeah, that's how we should see it. Oh. They're asking us to replace this with a trade. Which is interesting, because we're getting 57 points from ideology, right? This is something that we might not want to change. But those points are not just from the one that we signed, because I feel like some of it's from progress. Like that 10% should be from ideology as well. But the one that we signed was foreign innovations. We went with a number of trade routes. Do we have more than 18 trade routes? That is the question, actually. I don't think we do. So in essence, this might be better. We're about to find out. 636. Is that our total? Yes. 10 more here, but like 649. We replace. Oh, we lost 40. Okay, so it's not as good. We have more than that many trade routes. But if our population keeps up, it will be better. Because we can get more researchers. Whereas, I mean, we could technically get more trade routes too, but one is definitely finite. How do I get this boy out? Let them fight each other? Just don't fight me. Run, keep running, keep running. Alright, get out of vision for a little bit. They want us to revoke it. No. I appreciate all the free stuff that you're letting me grab, but we're not going to give up anything, especially since it's so beneficial to our food production. So Hamlet's still happening. Can't do much to rush it. It's a slow one. Stability is dipping down to 39%. Hamlet's going to drop to 29. Gonna have to balance it somehow. Wait, that was weird how that changed so drastically. Well, the key difference is going to be when we get patronage. Gotta start bribing them too. When we get patronage, which will happen in 8 turns, that's going to be the key swing. Will they just do something there? No, we will not revoke any of our core beliefs. Merchant from afar, we consent. There's a wide variety of possibilities here. Could be good, could be bad. We'll see. We're overpopulated again. Ooh, free science. That's what we've been waiting for. Give me the boost. I can't pay for anything, but give me the boost. I don't know if I can go back. I mean, I think they won't attack me anymore. But the other faction, the green faction... Oh, I'm dead. Wow, they actually let me retreat this way. It's pretty generous. By next turn, he won't attack me. But this one still will. 14 population is too much. Way too much. Thank you. Got patronage. All right. Now maybe we can become stronger. We're going to go back and get some of the cheap stuff that we've been missing out on. War summon, heavy infantry, seafaring, military, architecture. I think these stuff we can grab first, star-wise. 4 for the next one, and then probably like 2 more, probably 4 more for the next one. We already got the... the Era Star backup. Population is going to get 1. We got to build district. Stability is okay, but it's going to get a lot better once we patronize gold. And we're also going to patronize papyrus. Which one's safer? No, this one's fine. And those are going to happen right away. I wish we could do more, but we can't. Oh, I'm dead. It's okay. It happens. Can I patronize that? I don't have enough of it, I think.
Are you wine or are you vinegar?
I don't think anyone else have enough salt either. Just no one has the salt. They're all over here in the north. I would like to buy their gold. But right now I'm also kind of poor. Okay, I mean, we're going to be patient. We'll let that develop by itself. I'm trying to come over here to cut trees. Don't ramsack it. I think we have enough friendliness with both of them now. Not this one yet, but hopefully soon. Thank you. Big boost. That pick up all the medieval. And then we want gunpowder. Better road. Another +1 science per population. +2 science per researcher, but requires 2 iron, which we don't have. We might have to sign for stuff to buy iron. We'll see. We are being pillaged. I paid you off. How could you? I won't have enough time to buy them, I think. 3B42. Actually, we can buy them before they finish, like what we did last time. They have become increasingly more expensive because we have more active ones. No. Can't really deal with it. Unfortunately, we're only going to get 2 sets of patronages, which is not a lot, especially since both of these are like 3 resource patronages. So we're looking at like 40 points maybe of stability gained. Not a lot, because we only have 2 of them. Unless we bought a few, I guess. So that would help a little bit. Right, those are coming through. Now I don't actually have to build this because the stability already hit. And we actually want to build districts first. So we gotta pick some locations for these. Now there's honestly not a lot of ideal locations for these. Obviously adjacencies will be nice. We could do another set here like this and just ignore the farm potential. Could that be 2 adjacencies? It'd be a nice science cluster. We can still plant around this side. Just save the science for this side because it's desert anyways. Actually, I like that plan. This is a good spot because it hits 2 future science ones. But like future adjacencies would be really tight. But maybe we don't have to consider that. Just get that down. Here's where it gets difficult because we dedicated this area to a cluster of farms, and I think we still like that plan, so I don't want to really mess with that. And there's no strategic resources nearby for us to really take advantage of adjacencies. Unless we can somehow conquer them, but we're not really in the business of conquering people right now. So like, sure, I can build one here and just ignore adjacencies for a little bit. Because it multiplies off our territory. It doesn't multiply off of our adjacencies. So I guess it's fine. We just gotta make sure we have at least one everywhere. Oh dear, how do we build this without messing things up? We can't. These are hamlet protected. These are city center protected. But we already kind of used up all the slots. I have to ruin a river tile to get this in this territory. Or I can build it here, but it's also sort of building myself into a dead end. Yeah, I just don't see anything great here. This is unclaimed, right? Hey, don't chop trees. I got a new job for you. I don't know if the pink faction will get mad at me if I claim this. I will probably claim it here. and build it here to activate a slot on this side. So just do something like this. And I can do another science cluster here to get to that one. Yeah, or build it here. I know we're giving up this river pile, but I can put a hamlet here. These osmosis have been really, really good. Ah, we got the good roll. Extra money here. Do I care if I lose this? It's just 1 salt. Is it worth 1,000 to me? Because I can go back and just claim it for a little bit of influence, and they won't attack me anymore after that. Just like I'm getting raided here. Dragons of the battlefield. Ah. Fire-breathing engine. Gunpowder. We get a free unit. Okay. Pretty powerful unit at that. Upkeep is going to be a small issue. 35. It's not a small amount. What can we do with him? Right, it's kind of punishing us for expanding to places where we can't attach. Right, that's the main problem. It's like this might be a problem in the future and we need the control of that. So like I actually want to attach this first. Go defend it, I guess, with 1 unit. It's not going to do much. This is a weak army. I can buy them. Oh, we're short by 12? Are you serious? Because of the upkeep. Because of this unit right here. That ruined us. Alright, that's the last one. No, no, no. Stop, stop, stop. Grab that one first. Who has... There, he's 1. You're now 1, 2. Who was 3? Supply lines. No rush. We need 3 more. Okay, that's good. 1 more population. So that's 2 stars. We'll be at 5 stars. And then 4... That's 6 stars. And then probably just a couple more district, I think, if we build a bunch. Stability can hold. We're going to build a bunch. These can wait. This can wait too. This can wait as well. I can't believe we're short because of the upkeep of that 1 unit. I mean, nothing we can do about it right now. It is a really good unit, though. Not the highest combat strength we could get, because we can actually build Halberdiers at 41. That would be our best unit right now, tech-wise. Heck, you're really, really not happy with you. The population instantly popped. That's good, but not good enough, to be honest. We need 3 more stars. 1, 2 right here. We'll actually get another... Wait, will we get another free one in 4 turns? That would actually push us through, I think. The catch-up stars are actually going to help us push through. I think we lost a bunch of trade.
Sovereign.
We lost a bunch of land as well. Silk, gold, ambergris.
You expect greetings? Blades would be more appropriate.
You just don't have a good
Where have you
land
been?
route. Well, they also have salt. I would like the salt, I guess, but then probably marble first. How do you lose those? Percentage science is actually pretty good. They're also pricey. I'll take that. Okay. They sacked it. Can we explore this region? I don't know what's here. So excited to see horse and then realize it's not in our region. 14 turns to complete, so I don't even think we can actually build what we want to build here with the Grand Mosque, because I doubt we'll have time to finish this many. Like, we might pump in like one turn on some of them, just move on and finish them in the next era. Because I feel like we're going to get that catch-up star pretty soon. Well, what else is here, right? There's got to be something else here. A lot of river, apparently, but no resources unless there's something there. That also got burned down. So we lost our coffee, we lost our salt. I don't want to lose this. I think we will attach this. Yeah. It keeps it safe from being grabbed, but then we also have other issues. We'll worry about the other issues later. Popping that together gives us 4 more jobs. We're negative food now, actually. Overpopulation's actually killing us. -1 8 turns. We're being looted. No, refuse to revoke that one. Want to see what's here. Guys, can we talk it out? No, refuse. I think we just built one here. And don't worry about the adjacencies, because it's not something we can worry about right now, to be honest. Like, we're never going to really develop this area, so it's going to be bad. Wait. We actually have saltpeter? Where? Only one? Ah, only one. I mean, still good. It's good news. There's no wonder that I want. Right? That's our dilemma right now. That will give us 1 science star, 3 more districts for that star. We did get 2 star here. You can get up to 3 competitive era star by being late. That is great. But that's going to kick in, then that's going to kick in. That's going to push us through. We don't need this one. Eagle Eye Scouts. Educate. Map of the Heavens. Do that. Grab that one. I mean, honestly, at this point, that's not really worth it. Man, I wish this was complete, but that's going to take too long, so that's not going to happen. So for this territory here, we're probably just not going to have one. I could just build one here. It's not terrible, but it's not good. It just gives us multipliers because each territory attach 3x, right? Right now, that's equal to 24. We got 8 territories attached. It's not that crucial. Missed 2 here. Yeah, are we going to have that many turns? 3. We've got to finish 3 of them. So that's 2 more, and then 1 turn in each. Like how we have to approach it. You did your job exploring. Get back. I'm going to pay the population just so that we don't have a negative situation. This counts as a district too, I believe. I want 1 turn on each first, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. Better roads. More money. That's not actually going to help us. Let's do that one. Let's do these 2. And then just more science. Getting huge bursts of science from that, though. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I would like to really air up. Maybe we won't get to it this time, because I can't finish 3 districts that fast. Or 2 districts that fast. We're close, but not there. So yeah, I think we'll end the episode here. We'll come back, we'll get this done, and our next era is the Troson. We'll be able to build so on, and that will give us some more science. Not that much science. It's not a super crazy building. The passive on Hall of the Worthy, any tiles that has science will get 3 more. It's probably going to benefit us a bit more. And we'll use that to push us into the last era, last era for us, because we only intend to go to industrial. Will be the French, and then from there we'll try to catch up and win the game from behind by picking up the final 4 tech by rushing that. Our city expansion is not really going that great. Try to get some resources, got punished pretty hard. I can try it again. Like, he can go there and we can just try it again. It's only going to cost us a little bit of influence. But our goal right now is to move on to the contemporary. No, early modern. What is it called? Early modern, right? And then see if we can pick up a good wonder, because that's what we kind of need right now. Lack of production is our biggest weakness, and there's not a lot of ways for us to actually improve on that. So sadly, we'll just have to put up with that unless we decide to spam Maker Quarter. But if you look at it, our stability is not that high. The main issue being we don't have that many different type of luxury resources to push that many patronages. We only have 3 sets of patronage. That's just a bit unfortunate. We just don't have that many good luxuries in our territory. So perhaps we can buy up a coffee from a faction and then get this one and then patronage it. Salt's going to be difficult because you need 3. And looking at the map, I can probably end up buying their salt down the line. It'll cost a little bit. We'll buy this one. And then maybe we can find one more from a AI faction. We can potentially get that patronage. But attaching them to the city, very, very difficult. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!